Would you rather date a guy who had a promiscuous past or was a virgin?
I would say promiscuous. It's always good to have like experience. I value that.
How much experience we talking here, though?
Are we talking body count?
Realistically.
I don't know, like, personally it's like 15, so around that, like 10, 15, even like 3, I don't know.
Wait, you're saying your body count's 15?
Yeah. So I would.
And you're how old?
21. That's why I don't mind like a guy who's like promiscuous.
Deep down, I want to say 15 bodies at 21 is crazy. But I was probably at 15 bodies when I was 18. So I don't want to come out here and be the pot who calls the kettle black. And if I say it right now, it'll be because she's a young lady and I'm holding a double standard over her head. And I don't want to do that. But 15 at 21 is crazy. And yes, 15 at 18 was definitely crazy also. I want to do a video where I invite my high school friends and we just tell stories. And some of the stories that you guys are going to hear are going to amaze y'all.
But why do you think most women are afraid to share their body count?
Because they're being slut shamed all the time. And I hate that. It's the worst.
So why don't you care is the question.
If a guy has a body count of 15, he's gonna be like everyone's gonna be like, oh, like, dude, like you're good, like good for you. If a girl says that, it's gonna be like, you're such a slut. I don't care. What if I'm a slut?
Go ahead and embrace it, sister. Just understand, there's a chance that the young man that you want to settle down with may not accept those 15. Well, you 21. By the time you're ready to settle down, based on your track record, you might be at 40. I wouldn't shame you. I just want you to understand. Me and my wife used to talk about this stuff. Before she was my wife. She used to be the homie in high school. I used to call her and tell her like, bro, guess who we was just that cool. So she knew that I was a harlot. Now, if it was a situation where I tried to get with her and she said, no, I'm not doing that because you a hoe, I would have no choice but to respect it.
There you go.
Oh.
You stole last time. Yeah? JB, come back, JB.
The store is not going to take care of your family if you lose your life physically assaulting a suspected shoplifter. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Don't try to be Superman at work.
Okay, hear me out. It's Friday, fellas. If you haven't got your haircut yet, listen to me. As soon as you get your haircut, I need you to FaceTime me immediately, okay? Because if you think you finna go hang out all weekend with a fresh haircut, you got another thing coming, baby. You better show me your haircut. You better FaceTime me talking about absolutely nothing. You better FaceTime me and look at the sky. Yeah, you know. Oh, but my bad. I didn't even know I FaceTime you guys. Now, I need one of those videos, okay? Because you think you finna hop up out that barbershop and then you finna just stretch your legs around and down, sit in and you a fresh cut, baby. I'll find you and I'll end you. Okay.
I haven't been to the barber in so long. I mean, I cut my joint the other day. It ain't the best. But, man, folks out here be charging. Not even charging. They be taxing. You can't just let everybody cut your hair. That's one thing. Especially for the prices where they at right now. These boys couldn't wait for the pandemic to happen. Because as soon as the pandemic happened, and I'm not going to lie, I agree with them for going up in the prices during the pandemic because I'm all up in your face. It was a lot of barbers out here falling sick and dying. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. $100 a cut, that's a risk. Cause some of y'all niggas ain't even that nice.
Hey, ma'am. Hey, so we got called here. I guess that they had some suspicious activity from you. So, if you want to go talk to them, she was fine. She's gonna go see why we've been called here.
Okay, give me one second.
Okay.
No, we need to talk to you. Okay, I'm talking to my son's school first. No, we need you to go in here. I'm gonna just talk to you. We gotta know what's going on. Can we just go in here? Yep, of course. Right.
She said,
Okay,
yep,
so
of course. I was doing that call.
We're doing some suspicious activity. She's finding out what's going on right now. Just until we know that nothing's happening. Okay. I'm just gonna stay here with you while she figures out why they called us. Okay.
Okay. What's your name, ma'am? Madison. Madison. Okay. All right. So they called us, I guess, because they feel like there's some fraudulent activity going on. I guess you're traveling. Can you just tell me exactly? I don't know what.
Nurse.
Okay.
I lived in Michigan and Illinois. I owned over there. I started traveling out here. I work for Orlando Regional. I live out here with my friends. I rent for $500.
Here in Ocala?
Yes.
Okay.
I give them a bill with everything on it.
Okay.
There should have never been an issue.
Yeah, they're saying that, I guess,
I'm really not.
they flagged you. So, do you have a Florida ID, or have you been issued?
Let's say she is on her scamming shit, right? Because that's what this obviously is. I've seen the play before. She have her story put together. I will say that. Her story is put together very well.
But you're a nurse at OARMS in Orlando?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so now I was going to...
How long have you been a nurse in Orlando?
A year. I've been, well, not in Orlando. I've been a nurse in general a year.
Okay.
Back and forth. I'm a travel nurse.
Okay.
I'm a travel nurse. Yes.
All right. So you reside in Ocala and you go back and forth? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
And you have never been issued a Florida ID?
I haven't been around to it.
You haven't been around to get this? So the answer is no?
No.
Okay. All right. And is this your correct information on this? Okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
So basically, we had already kind of been watching an account, just us in this branch, that we had opened about a week ago. Because it was just very strange activity. Like, the guy came in, he said he was a traveling nurse, perfect credit, looked beautiful on paper, income made sense with traveling nurse, all of that. Everything seemed kosher. Provided a utility bill for proof of residence because he had a out-of-state driver's license. This is that person I'm talking about. So an Illinois driver's license. We did kind of question because we're not familiar with the Illinois driver's license.
If somebody find a full video to this, shoot it to me so I can finish watching it. What I would say is, if you running the scheme and you sending your runners to the same bank with the same play, you need to find you a new career. If you masterminding a scheme and you sending your runners to the same bank with the same story, come on, dog. Within a week of each other, at this point, dog, you the feds. You literally sending them in to get locked up.
No, that's not, bro, what are you doing? No.
We all have that one friend that can't hold their liquor. I feel as though we all have friends that we can't take with us in every setting. You know what I'm saying? We all have a friend that drinks too much and would either do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing or just be overly inappropriate at the wrong time. I know somebody just like that. You know, this guy actually started the spark to why me and my girlfriend broke up. She's my wife now, but when we broke up in college, this was the young man that started the spark. Then we all have that one friend that, let's say we single, we having a get together, we inviting ladies over. We all have that one friend that would mess it up. You know what I mean? He would mess the two-man up. It's three of us. It's three girls. He make the girl that came for him uncomfortable to the point where now she want to leave. And guess what? The other two friends got to go too. We all have that one friend. So know your friends wisely and understand the situations that you can bring them around. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.
So, finds out that I'm pregnant, but I'm not pregnant. What? You're pregnant, but you're not having sex? Is there a fetus in there? No. What's going on? What's been happening is I've been having false positive blood tests, pregnancy tests, and I am not pregnant, and I am not sexually active whatsoever right now. So, weird, right? My doctors did a scan of my brain to look at my pituitary gland to make sure I didn't have any tumors there, and that was clear. So the last thing they did was they did a transvaginal ultrasound. They noticed that I had some fibroids, and they noticed that I had 2 cysts on my right ovary. having false positive blood pregnancy tests since July, and nobody knew why, but now we know why. I have had a lot of labs done, and I am in full-blown menopause at the age of 35. My ovaries are not functioning properly. I do not have no eggs.
Damn. That means that she's never gonna be able to have a child. Y'all didn't catch that last part, but she said that she didn't have any of her eggs frozen. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Hold on. Of course, they're saying that I'm in menopause due to me being on different chemotherapies on and off since 2016. I did not have a chance to freeze my eggs. That is another story, another day. So here we are. And I've cried. I've beaten myself up a lot about it, especially being single. It's kind of like, what does that look for me when it comes to dating? Like, do I have to share this? You know, like, I mean, obviously I do, because, I mean, if a man wants to have a biological child, it won't be by me. But it's just certain things that I have to talk about. I do kind of feel a little damaged, because I asked God, like, if I wasn't here, if I wasn't put on this earth to create human life, then what is my purpose? And I've been having a lot of conversations with a lot of my friends, and I'm in my purpose. All right, we're gonna talk about it.
Damn. Not me about to tear up. Jesus. Sometimes when you see people going through things, you try to find the right words to say that'll make them feel better, you know. And I can't really find the words. I think that you are handling it like a soldier. We haven't seen behind the scenes. We haven't seen you cry. But I would say that you are handling it like a soldier. And congratulations to you for that. I pray that a miracle happened for you, because I have seen videos of 65-year-olds having babies. So I pray that a miracle happened for you.
I want my fucking money by the end of the week. You think you're taking more of my phone calls if I don't know where you live? I want my money by Friday.
If this young man came to my house asking for his money by Friday in this demeanor,
I want my money by Friday.
You are not getting your money at all. Fellas, the louder you are does not mean you sound scary. Save all the theatrics and antics for your bedroom. Go ahead and role play with your woman when you're doing shit like this.
How many people does it take to wear a leather jacket with blue jeans?
Facts. People don't realize that they programmed. You know, I was into fashion. I'm not gonna hold you. I was into fashion. But I realized too, man, there's a difference with having money and wearing money. A lot of times people that wear money, they don't have none. They want all the latest fashion. They into all the trends, but they ain't nothing in their bank account. Ask yourself this, right? And if you have kids, you can show them this video. How much does your outfit cost? Okay, let's go in your closet. How much, if we was to round up the cost of everything in this closet, how much you think it'll come out to? All right. Now, show me your bank account. How much do you have in your bank account? If your closet is worth more money than you have in your bank account, that's a problem.
You want to stand behind me? You want to stand behind me? Just going for 2. You want to lift off it? I'll do it myself. Stand here. No, you can just stand right there.
Trying to get famous not happening here, buddy. Alright, so I've seen this video before, and when I first seen it, I thought she was one of them gym people, them gym ladies. Y'all know what they be doing. Dude asked to help her, and she turned it into a, oh my god, like because I'm a woman I can't do it. That I thought it was one of those. But what this video actually is her and her husband, and she's trolling, and she's acting like one of those girls.